West Ham have just beaten Bournemouth 4-0. What a performance, what a game. Unbelievable. And West Ham, like, we keep hearing about if we turned a corner, if we turned a corner. Bollocks to all that. This is the corner turn.
This is absolutely.
We are finally building some momentum in this season, and it's so good to see. You know, we've been undefeated now in our last, I think, 3-4 games.
4, yeah.
Yeah, we beat Fulham. We drew to Arsenal, beat Ghent, and now beat Bournemouth 4-0. And that's it as far as I'm concerned with relegation. I think we're safe. We're not mathematically safe.
I mean, as you said, we're not mathematically safe, but we are safe. I think we are safe from relegation at this point.
Leicester to play still, Leeds to play still, Palace coming up. We've got some games where we can get some points. Like I said, 2 wins after this. This is 1 win. I think we could even get a few draws and be safe. Yeah. 6 points now away from the relegation zone. And it's just like now we're finally getting some confidence. So that the feel-good factor is here. The doom and gloom has been lifted. The players look happy. They're buzzing.
I think the players not only look happy. I mean, the players look confident. Not only in their own positions, but with everyone else. You know, you got players like Paqueta, who's actually fitting in now, and he's being able to do a lot more because where they're actually playing with each other, they're spending a lot more time actually working. Cohesion.
Yeah, there is. As we said, there is a cohesiveness in this team. They're understanding each other. The play, the passing, the movement, brilliant. I mean, look at the goals. We have scored, I think, something like up until today, like something like two or three set pieces all season.
Two up until this game.
Yeah. And what a delivery. I think, was it Creswell who took the corner? I can't remember exactly. It might have been Creswell.
It was Creswell from the left.
Great delivery, but Antonio, he pulled the shorts up, got the thighs out.
The thighs was out.
And you said, didn't you?
I said, look, he's purposely pulled his shorts up as high as they can go. Said, thighs are out, it means something's happening.
Yeah, and what a header from our Premier League top goal scorer. Unbelievable for him. Really happy for Antonio. We need him in these moments. Ings doesn't kind of fit our system.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Yeah, he's got a few goals, but
he's. I mean, I think given time.
Yeah.
Given time, but at the moment he's not being given that time. He's when Ings is being subbed on. It's generally in a position for where we're having to make up or we're having to we can just coast along. So when Ings is coming on, there's not really much for him to do, and the time that he's given, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just feel like the way we play, Antonio has to be our first choice, like for this season. Get through. We need him, being on top form.
Antonio has a new hunger.
Yeah, he does.
He has a new hunger because, if you think about, the beginning of this season, Antonio, he may as well have not been on the pitch.
No, yeah, exactly.
But now, there's a hunger from Antonio that, we haven't seen for 2 seasons.
No, exactly. So, yeah, long may it continue. Like I said, the header was good and he was a handful again. Paqueta with a great header, another header. Great delivery from Soufal was perfect for that. The ball in and the leap from Paqueta. Happy for him to get another goal.
He must have been 9-10 foot in the air.
Yeah,
right?
Honestly.
Crazy.
Yeah, he got to take the penalty the other day, so that's like 2 goals in 2 games. Yeah, brilliant for him. And Soufal, another great game. He's starting to come back.
Soufal, yeah, absolutely.
And we've got to get him tied down to a new deal. We have to do it. Soon as we can, because I want to see him here next season. Soufal. And then another goal for Declan Rice.
That run from outside the box, I mean, generally, we as a team would not have capitalised on something like that.
No.
Yeah? The rebound and, Decker's from outside the box, just on the line, all the way in, to finish it.
Put himself in the right place at the
Absolutely
right time.
beautiful. I mean, you couldn't have wrote it better.
Yeah, and look, he's loving it. He's loving his football. He's enjoying it, and it's so good to see him smiling again and back on the goals.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant for him. And the goal I want to talk about, the scorpion kick
from Fornals.
And he was crying, and that's the thing. Like, some people were saying it was because he got some stick for kicking the ball at the kid at the game. Listen, I was behind that kid who he kicked the ball at. After the game, he come over, he apologised, and he gave him his shirt. There shouldn't be. It happens in football.
Listen,
he didn't do it on purpose.
It's one of those things. It does happen. There was no way it was intentional.
Yeah.
In any spectator sport where, even if you look at the NBA, anything.
Yeah.
If there's not a net, or like in hockey, there's the perspex screens. There's a chance that a spectator's going to get hit with whatever the object is.
He came over and he made amends for it. So if that's what people are getting on his back about, you can piss off, honestly, because he's one of the nicest football players and most likable players, and I was happy for him. And I took it that he was crying because he's not been in the team. He's been out of the team for so long. He hasn't really been starting, and he comes on and he scores in spectacular fashion. He didn't get the cleanest.
It wasn't the cleanest, but I mean, it had enough momentum that, as I said, like the keeper must have been like the audacity.
Yeah, the keeper just worked like he was
he
caught
just
off guard.
He just like, really?
Yeah,
that just happened.
He just was not expecting it, and it took us for clean sheet. Zuma had a great game. He was everywhere. Gwed.
I don't think there was a bad player today.
No, and I can't. And like I said, I even have to give Souček credit because he put in a shift today. Like his passing is never going to be great, but he was intercepting the ball in midfield. He was everywhere, and he worked hard. I still, wouldn't have started him. I would have started for him. But as long as he's in there and he's giving everything in the shirt, I can't fault him.
Yeah.
Shout to
Cresswell today. Usually I'm beating down his door.
He justified his start, and I looked at it and I said
from the very beginning.
Should have started.
From the very beginning.
Justified it completely. Obviously, look, I've got to shout out David Moyes. You have to give him credit. Look, I give him stick when we lose, when we get battered.
Absolutely.
So if I give him stick for when we lose, I've got to give him credit.
When it's due. Yeah, absolutely.
Loads of people are quick to now go, oh, well, is it Moyes in now? Do we keep Moyes in? Like, let's just get this season through. Let's just see what we achieve. And then we look at it, right? And as far as I'm still concerned, I want him to have a good exit, but I do want to change things. I do want to see a change,
absolutely.
Right? That's just me. I'm not flip-flopping.
When you stop saying absolutely.
That's your catchphrase. Get it on a T-shirt. Absolutely. Absolutely, Damo. So I just don't want to sit every week like we get a result. Oh, well, maybe we were wrong about it, but we've still had a shit season.
Yes, I agree. We've actually had a terrible season. To the point where it's laborious turning up here, week in and week out, doing these watch-alongs, and you're actually there at the stadium, along with the other guys from West Ham Fan TV. All of us are here turning up and we're having to watch it, and it's laborious. It's genuinely laborious. So to see the run of games that we've had recently, it's fresh. It's
been so refreshing to watch. It's just been enjoyable. But look, we have to look at it at the end of the season, see how we've played for the rest of the games, and then see what we've achieved. If we win that trophy, like for me to even consider Moyes staying, we've got to win that trophy.
We need that trophy.
We have to win that. That's everything. So, we go from there. But look, to do that, it's a great day. We were both hungover, and
hence the water.
To see us smash Bournemouth the same day that Tottenham lose 6-1. 6-1. Beautiful. Couldn't be a better Sunday. Absolutely love it.
I think let's go get a beer.
Get beer.
Let's celebrate today.
Celebrate. Hair of the dog. Listen, great day for football. We've got Liverpool next. I'm going into that game confident.
I'm so optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm so optimistic with that game.
Look, their away form is terrible. We're starting to really get some really good atmosphere at home now.
And away.
Yeah, and away.
And away.
Yeah, I think our away atmosphere is always second to none. You know, and that keeps up. But you know, I think the stadium's been buzzing lately.
Absolutely. And shout out to the fans. I mean, you know, because you know the screen in which we was watching it on, you know, you couldn't really hear the commentary. All you could hear was the small allocation for the West Ham fans. All you could hear was the West Ham chants.
Yeah, we
shout out to us fans.
Now it just changes the whole vibe, the whole feel around the club, to the fans, to the players, to the coaching staff, from everything feeling down and miserable and down, and now we're up. So look, let's see what we can do. I really think, you know, now we're up, we're staying up, and let's just focus on seeing how many points we can get. But I think once we're start to be comfortably safe, we want to do that early enough as possible, so we can potentially rest some players in the Premier League and put everything into that Conference League.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. So a win, and another if we get 40 points, another couple of wins, if we win our next 2 games. But look, I'm just enjoying the ride now. Let's just enjoy it.
It's been a while since we've been able to enjoy it, so take what you can, I suppose, isn't it?
Yep. Great day of football. West Ham, loving life. West Ham are massive. Tottenham get battered. And long may it continue. One thing left to say, mate.